gotta celebrate. It's a fact. We got a first-rate act. It's evident when we make love.
You're tuned in to Barak International. This is the main event. I'm here this week with Ralph Kazimov, born in 1954, graduated pianist, composer and piano teacher from Baku in Azerbaijan. So welcome back, Ralph.
Thank you very much.
It was a while ago, wasn't it? I can't remember how long now that you're in the studio. A couple of years?
Maybe 3 or 4 years.
Okay. Well, you have got a recital coming up that we're going to be talking about, but we're going to talk a bit of your life as well. And we're playing all your music this week, which is wonderful. I spent last night listening to it. So the first track we're going to play is Beethoven Sonata 2, Movement 2. Is there anything special about this piece?
It is slow music.
Yes.
Because of second movement, or as usual, it is slow.
Yeah.
But it's very deep, and once it was used in one cinema and movie, and I was crying.
Really? It
Yeah,
moved you?
You know, mostly my program pieces, they connected with my childhood.
Yeah.
You know, it's interesting. And this coming concert and recital, I will play pieces which connected with my life.
Okay. All right. We'll be back after we've listened to this piece. We've got so much to talk about. Well, that was Ralph Kasimov, our guest this week, playing Beethoven's Sonata Number 2, Movement 2. And you said that would mean it was slow. So I was asking you off air, is Movement 1 like an introduction, and then Movement 2 is always slow and then it moves on?
No, it is, as I told you, it's sonata form.
Yeah.
Form.
Sonata form.
First, usually it's allegro, sonata allegro. Second, it's slow, adagio, or some like this. Third, it's final, it's presto.
Yeah.
Sometimes 4 movements, sometimes 3 movements, but it is builded sonata form.
Okay, and you said there was 3 main composers that set out this form.
Yes, who created this? Joseph Haydn, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, and Beethoven, Ludwig.
So interesting. I love to learn on this program as well, and I'm sure my listeners do as well.
You know this Mr. Beethoven.
Yes.
He one of them who created this form, but same time he started to prepare for coming music for next generation, Chopin, Liszt, romantic music.
Yeah.
And he created his very famous Moonlight Sonata. As you know, this first movement is adagio, it's very slow. He started to break, they created the sonata form.
Yeah.
And these friends of Beethoven said, oh, what is this? Why its first movement is slow? Must be allegro, fast. You understand? But music goes like this, you know, somebody creating some castle, another coming and
changing it.
Maybe he destroyed this castle to put on this castle another one.
Same as all of life, really.
All of life, yeah.
I want to ask you a bit of background. I got some information on you online that was written by the wonderful Heidi Troutman. I think you know her.
Yes, of course.
And she said, as he sits opposite me, she's interviewing, the outlines of his face lie the sensuality of a man having lived his life to the very brim of a full cup. It's a nice thing to say, and it's true. So you've had a life well lived.
Dear Denise, I thought about this before coming in your interview. I thought, and one thought always is follow me, you know. The music for me, special for me, it is a place where I can hide myself.
You say, I've read it, you say music is my hideout.
Yes. Same thing, because I cannot add anything to this, you know. In nowadays, you know, the world is upside down, you know. We're not going to talk about political, about all this stuff,
but
you know.
hide within music.
But music, when I touch my piano, I'm forgetting everything, believe me. I can't forget, I'm lucky. I'm so happy that I of course, my job is invite as many people as I can invite to this world, you know.
Take them with you to this world.
But it is sometimes it's very difficult.
It says here, you had your mum was a lawyer and she'd been a judge before, and you had a piano in the house in Baku, just like part of the furniture, and you started to play when you were 4.
Yes, I cannot call it playing. It's,
but you were
like your grandson.
Like my grandson, Rupert. Yes, I showed you.
He's still, but he's still
playing.
He's already still playing. You know, it was my big toy.
Yeah,
I used it like toy, but it was interesting, you know, because I heard some music from some movies, you know, and I tried to one finger, you know, try to catch them, and I understood that time that difference between this the sound is different sounds, you know.
So do you have obviously you do, a very musical ear in that you speak basic, I suppose, 3 languages, maybe more. You speak very good English, you speak Turkish, Azerbaijani, you know. Do you think you hear things?
You know, unfortunately, my English needs to be...
It's very good, trust me.
More, you know, because my accent, I cannot change it.
It's a nice
I cannot
accent.
speak like British person, you know. But interesting thing, Azerbaijani, I don't know.
You don't speak Azerbaijani?
No. Because in our school from 6 years, the Russian, it was main language.
Because it said when you were 6, you were sent to a special music school, so they spotted your talent early, and it said that in the Soviet Union, it was very important. Schooled very strictly, weren't you, really, from the age of 6?
You know, because our students or our school made 2 jobs same time. in normal school, government school, they had only school and homeworks from this school. But we had music and same time normal
Your normal
program.
schooling, yeah.
Physics, chemistry, and mathematics, and we had to make double.
Yeah, you had to do. I mean, you said you were practicing for hours to keep your fingers soft, and you had a strict teacher. I think Heidi asked you, because we're going to talk about your teaching, whether you're as strict with your students now.
It is like army.
Yeah.
It's absolute. I'm telling my students, and listen, it is worse than army. Any army, sit, stand, sit, stand.
So the thing is, they must really want to do it, and you must have really wanted to do it to be able to do it.
Patient is number one.
Yeah,
patient.
patience.
And another one thing, be stubborn.
Yeah, won't give up.
Stubborn, it's a bad thing. If some child is stubborn,
Yeah.
everybody is shouting at
Yeah.
him. But in piano, because you cannot get a result at once, it's impossible. You have to
carry on
spend
and carry on.
lots of maybe months, but thanks my teacher. Yeah, they were first my lady, my first teacher. She was, believe me, is like Gestapo. Yes.
And you were only 6.
But what to do? But otherwise, it's impossible.
Yeah. It said in 1960, you saw the world famous with the American pianist Val Cliburn. Yeah. And your mum said something to you, didn't she?
Harvey Levin Cliburn,
Yeah.
rip him, rest his soul in
Yeah.
peace. He came in Baku.
Yeah.
And it was open air philharmonic.
It's a Tchaikovsky competition.
Yeah. After that,
Yeah.
he came and he played, and my mother took me with my elder sister, and my mother said, "I want my son be like him." I was 6 years old. I understood that my life is
That is set, your life then.
Yeah, but what to do?
Okay, we've got another track now we're going to play. I think we're going to play this one yet, this Mozart
Yeah,
one.
Mozart. There's several pieces. I don't remember exactly. It was some fantasy or sonat.
Yeah. Do you like playing Mozart? Is that one of the pieces that you
He's the
particularly
most
enjoy?
difficult composer. For pianists, it is, believe me, it's most difficult because everything is so easy, so transparent, not too much notes, but it is technically, it's very difficult.
Okay, so we're going to listen to Ralph Kasimov plays Mozart. So that was Mozart from Ralph Kasimov. I'm here speaking to you ahead of your 70th anniversary celebration recital that's going to be on the 12th of October at Bella Pays, and we'll talk more about that a bit later. So I want to ask you, what brought you to Northern Cyprus? So you were living in Baku, you were a concert pianist travelling around?
But actually not in Baku. Last 10 years I used to live in Moscow.
Yeah.
And after... I don't know, I have something inside of me, it's like barometer.
Yeah.
Some device, and I decided to leave this country.
Had you got any connection with Northern Cyprus?
It was accidentally, Mr. Halil Kalgay, he's organizer of this North Cyprus Music Festival.
Yep.
We make some conversation, and he offered me to come and play some recital in his festival. It was the beginning of his festival, this North Cyprus. I came here, it was 5th of May 2005.
Can you remember the date even?
Yes, of course.
Special.
It's the 1st of May, It's, and it was, believe me, it was happiest day of my life because it was full salons, or full people asking for autographs. I forgot how it looked like,
Yeah.
And after he asked me, would you like to stay here? Fortunately, I didn't have any tales, nothing, no parents, nobody.
Yes, you didn't have any ties
family.
to keep you there.
And I said, yes, is that possible? He said, yes, why not? And this day and today, it's already about 20 years.
Will be, won't it? Next year, in 2025,
years.
it'll be 20 years.
20 years, and I'm not, how to say, this, of course, everybody has problem.
Yeah,
own problem. But for music life, it's very good. This, by the way, this festival.
Yes.
This festival, I brought you a program. You see, it is about 22 different recitals, some events. It's very rich.
Yes, very rich. Some guitarists, there's all different types of music.
Opera singers, some pianists, and myself, of course. And, this man, Halil Kalgay, he's doing very important work in this country.
Of course, yeah.
Important. It is sometimes it's not profitable, believe me. It's very
No,
difficult.
it's not. And, this is culture for us here.
But for culture, it is like not his hobby. It became his
passion.
His, habit. And
yeah.
he cannot stop it.
Yeah.
And thanks him, because this recital, he a little bit forced me. Because I said, listen, Mr. Kalgay, I cannot play in this piano.
Yeah.
Because this piano needs to be maintained. It is more than 20, 30 years standing in Bella Pays Abbey stage. It is very rich, good German piano, Bösendorfer. It's need a lot of money to
restore it.
But of course, should I be millionaire, I could buy some Steinway and put there. It's
be different.
Will care my name, for example. But we cannot do that.
No. How much is a Steinway? One that you could use for a concert?
$250,000.
That
normal price,
My goodness, that's such a lot of money.
But I saw one I used to work in Bahrain as a teacher, and I taught one man, very rich man, and he bought for $2.5 million special handmade Steinway with some golden,
Did you play it?
No, I played.
Yes, I mean, you played on it.
I played with the trembling fingers.
How did it sound and feel?
Sound fantastic. But because this man, he said to me, I was waiting for 2 years, where they will
build it,
collect all the parts and make it. It's fun. But $2.5 million.
Goodness me! But the acoustics are very good at Bella Pays anyway, are they?
Not for pianists.
No, for singers.
It's refectory for monks.
Yeah, so they used to chant.
You have to sing there.
Yeah.
But when you play piano in Bella Pays, you have to be very careful with pedal, sustain pedal.
Yeah.
A little bit more pedal and everything will be mess. Sound will mess. That's
so you have to be very careful.
Pianists, yes. And your son-in-law is pianist, yeah?
He is a pianist,
yeah.
yes.
You can ask him
I
when
will.
you will see.
I will. I'm going to make sure he listens to this interview. We'll talk about the concert when we come back from the next piece, but can you give me an idea of what of the pieces you're going to be playing on your 70th anniversary? I mean, you're going to be choosing the pieces that you play in Bella Pays?
In this concert recital, there is program.
Yep.
No pieces which I will be used in. One piece. It is, for example, you can find it. Is Prokofiev Delusion.
Yeah.
Small piece.
Yeah.
But it's extremely difficult technically. But I will try to play it.
So you want to challenge yourself. Okay, so we're going to go into some Prokofiev now, and this one is called Sarcasm. What's special about this one?
This series of Prokofiev's music, which unusual situation in life, because Prokofiev, he created his music in very difficult time in Soviet Union, Soviet Russia, That's always difficult.
During his lifetime, was he valued and did he become famous and rich? Or was he an artist, a pianist that wrote
Who,
music?
Me?
Yeah, you as well. But I meant Prokofiev, actually.
No, Prokofiev, he, it's funny, interesting from his biography.
Yeah.
He died on 5th of March. It's same time and same day was Joseph Stalin.
Wow.
And his funeral was absolutely, is nothing. Nobody, because all the Moscow, there were flood, of people. But as a composer, he is great composer. He's, for example, in my YouTube there is Sonat number 7. Oh, it's music absolutely amazing, but it's contemporary music.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping that our listeners will just go onto YouTube, put in Ralph Kazimov, and as I did, find all your wonderful music. So we'll be back after listening to Prokofiev. Well, that was Prokofiev there with a piece called Sarcasm. Now, I was talking to you off air. You said you came here in 2005, but there weren't at that time many concerts here for you to make a living. So was it difficult?
Actually, not concerts, but I was teaching.
Yeah.
It's my job here in North Cyprus.
And you said that you played in hotels sometimes to earn money, as most pianists have to do to earn a living.
It's not difficult to play in some hotels or some restaurants. It is not difficult job because you play everything by ear.
Yep.
No needs course and
you play what you like. You have a glass of whiskey on the piano.
Yes, I can improvise there.
Yeah.
But I know many pianists with high level international competition. Some first prize, the second they cannot play anything.
They can only play what they can play.
Yeah, they cannot use their ears.
Yeah.
And make at once something, because in this recital 12th of October I will, as instead of bis or some encore piece, I will play by wish of audience.
They're going to put requests to you.
They will give me some idea, not the music. Can you play Moonlight Song? No, just okay. Can you play Rain? Or can you play some wind or something?
Wow.
How I met my wife. Okay.
Yeah.
I have to create, because I'm doing this 10 years.
Yeah.
In my studio, I play from my head, and I will try to do this a little bit show.
So you talk about your studio. Is this where you teach your students? Do you have a very good piano? Or?
No. My studio is my third floor in my house. There is some piano Yamaha for recording music, and in my salon I have only Clavinova Yamaha as well. It's electric piano.
Yeah.
Because having in North Cyprus at home, normal home, acoustic piano or grand piano or upright piano, it's very difficult. You always have to spend money for tuning. For some, because its climate is here.
That's what I was
going to
say, yeah.
Absolutely crazy.
It's extreme.
There is only summer and winter.
Yeah.
Finish. There is no middle.
Are there many piano tuners here in Northern Cyprus?
No. Right now, it is a couple of people. I don't know how they... It's very difficult. The most difficult in music profession is to be a good tuner. We had here Salih Miralay. He was absolutely perfect, but he dies maybe 10 years
Is this,
ago.
they have to have a special ear to hear it?
Special ear, of course, patience, endless patience, sit 4 hours and ding, 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 ding.
Yeah,
believe me, I cannot do that.
I think years ago it used to be blind people sometimes who had more acute hearing used to become piano tuners.
Yeah, it was movie, it's... Morgan Freeman acting this.
Oh, really?
He was blind.
Oh, I hadn't seen that.
Blind colored man who was piano tuner. Did you watch this?
I haven't. No, I just heard that.
I forgot the title or the name of this movie.
So we've talked about the piano in Bella Pays. Will that be tuned perfectly for you? Will you do it?
Yes, some person comes and he tuned. Of course, it's not so cheap.
No,
but it's
has to be done.
Worth, yeah. Of course, this I don't know who can do that. Who can buy brand new piano from Germany? And bring here, I don't know.
That would be fantastic, wouldn't it?
You
say it's 50 years old, the piano.
It's science fiction.
It might happen, though. You never know. It's going to be on the 12th of October, which is the Saturday at 8:30. And we said it's going to be part of the International North Cyprus Music Festival. Yeah. And there's many other artists on, you've mentioned. You said there's opera singers. The three tenors are on.
Yeah.
So hoping a lot of people will go up there to see it. Do you all kind of mix with all the other musicians? Do you all kind of meet up afterwards? Is there a party?
Not seriously. I used several times to play. For example, it's my friends from Germany and United States. They came. It was title of this concert recital was 30 years later.
Yeah.
Because we saw each other 30 years ago, and they came special to.
Wow.
See me, and I offered them, let's play together, and we played many pieces together. Brahms quartetto, we played Shostakovich trio, for piano and violin and cello. It was very nice. It's the same place, Bella Pays Abbey.
So, talk me through we don't call it a playlist, your list. Do you know what you're going to do? First, second, third? How many pieces do you think you'll play?
I will play about 12 pieces. It's a program here. But this I will use my student. She's 15 years old, very nice girl.
What's her name?
Her name is Burcu. She's local. And she will assist me.
Yeah.
Because I will put some scores. I'm not. I don't trust my memory right now. No, not about memory, but I don't need some additional stress.
Yes.
She will sit near me.
Yes.
And we will glance at each other, you know, maybe she will give me some...
What an honour for her.
Yes.
She's Ralph
and she did it last year when I played Bach concerto with orchestra.
Yes.
In same festival. 1 year and 6 months. It was in April, and I took her, and she did it very well, and I felt some very good positive from her, some
positive
waves,
energy.
And I said, listen, Burjo, you will sit and you will assist me. She said, with my pleasure, teacher, of course, that's
So you've got a kind of order in which you're going to play these 12 pieces. So are you busy practicing them now, or have you played them all so much before that it's just like, riding a horse or riding a bike?
It is, believe me, is absolutely disgusting. My day starts from 9 in the morning. It's absolutely disgusting because I have to wake up my fingers, my muscles, my body, and for 3-4 hours I have to practice every day. That's it is a little bit physical. It's difficult after I'm falling down on my bed,
Is this to keep your fingers supple or your ear in, or to remember the notes that you have to play, or all of that?
No, there is to find the way to audience, because so many person plays classical music. For example, should I play some jazz or rock or something different? It is more easy because you are free. And you can follow all the audience. You can drag them,
With you, yeah.
But in classical music, you transposing machine. For example, I play Liszt or Beethoven. This is Beethoven and this audience. Are you standing between them? You just bridge. And to be bridge, it depends of how beautiful. Therefore, in Venice, bridges.
Yeah,
see?
yeah.
In channels, it is
like that.
Architecture, it is art. It's not only bridge.
You said when you listen to pianists, you are transported. But on the other side of it, do you sometimes listen to pianists and think, you're doing this wrong? Do you hear it? Like we wouldn't hear.
Course, sure. Because we musicians, professionals, we are not lucky people as normal. Because we cannot hear music, sit and enjoy.
Yeah.
No, our brains automatically start to make description of you can hear. Description, no, it's wrong a little bit. No, this must be legato.
So you can't just listen to it.
Yeah, and you cannot enjoy music. Of course, it's some high-level musician plays. You can sit down and enjoy. Of course, you can cry, you can laugh, everything. But normally, we always with criticism.
Do you ever feel that some energy is coming into you and takes over? Could you ever feel the spirit of Beethoven or Liszt or anything? Do you think they're there with you?
Our school, old school, they taught us. For example, I'm not German. I don't have any a drop of blood in my body, But our teacher said, when you play German music or Austrian or Beethoven, you must become German. Think like that. For example, you see, England has a greatest composer in the history. It is Handel, Georg Friedrich Handel. But who was Handel? He was a German guy. Mm-hmm. He left Germany and shifted in England. You know why? Because England it was a very rich country. They start to bring Mozart, but Mozart, he was not serious guy. He rejected this offer. Paganini, England going to bring Paganini in England, but Paganini said some high money. He asked for such a money that English people say, no, it's too expensive for us, But Handel, he left Germany and shifted in England. And he became greatest English composer.
Wow. Do you think these composers, these great composers, do you think they have a kind of mathematical brain? Because some people say when they see the scores and things, there's a mathematical...
Yeah. Mathematics, it is part of music.
Yeah.
It is, in old Arabic this ancient Arabic scientists.
Yeah.
They were musician and mathematician at the same time.
Same time, yeah.
Astronomic and physics, and that's so mathematic. It is, look, 7 notes we have: C, D, E, F, G, A, B, right?
Yeah.
But we have main 7 colors in our rainbow.
Rainbow, yeah. Wow, yes.
The same. C, D, E.
Yes.
That's so, but we have black keys. We have some accidentals, sharps or flats. It is not red and yellow, but between red and yellow, we have some other colors and nuances.
So it's the same.
This is mathematics. It's very close to music, believe me. And most of my students who is good in music at school, they're number 1.
Yeah.
Their school, because it's very easy for them to make the school works after they're doing in piano. Believe me.
Yeah, I know, I believe that. I've heard that. Right, we're going to go into a track now by Shostakovich. Well, I think you can say that.
Shostakovich.
Yeah.
Prelude and Fugue, number 15.
Played by you. I think you may have played this last time when we spoke together. Tell me about him as a composer. Russian,
it's
clearly.
Same time with Prokofiev, Sergei Prokofiev. They created their music at the same time. It was very bad situation in Russia that time. It was Stalin dictatorship. Of course, now it's history. History always change.
Yes.
You know that? Today is one history, and same facts of history tomorrow will be absolutely different. In England, Cromwell.
Oliver Cromwell, yeah.
Who was Cromwell? Good man or bad man? Depends of today time, today situation, circumstance. That's why I'm very far from politics.
So was he liked at the time or not liked? Was he seen as a good man, this composer?
This composer, he was saint.
A saint.
You can believe me, because I saw him.
Oh, wow.
Before his death, he came in Baku
to
announce his 15th symphony, last symphony.
Yeah.
And he brought it to make it first time, on stage. And I saw him live, he was very...
So he was one of these musicians that you could just drift away listening to.
Yeah. He lived inside his music, One friend of mine, he was a student in St. Petersburg Conservatory, where Shostakovich was professor. And he told us story. Believe me, it is short story. May I?
You may tell it. Yeah, of course.
And he said to his friends, "I will make joke with Shostakovich." Okay. He came close to him. He said, "Oh, Professor, hi, how are you?" He said, Thank you. It was Boston, with stick. And he said, "How are you?" Because he was cultured man. He asked "How are you?" He said, "Okay, very bad. My wife died, my children, all the drowning, my father, mother, my house is burned, And he said, "Okay, very pleased to meet you." And he left him. That means he didn't hear any word of this.
No, he just was in his head with his music.
He was inside of his well.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
But it is not showing that he was a bad person.
No.
But
he was just a brilliant musician.
This Prelude and Fugue, when I made 2 days maybe, I recorded this one. It's absolutely difficult music by philosophy. And I hope the listener who will listen our program, maybe they understand what I'm talking about.
towards the end of the main event now, Ralph. It's been so interesting talking to you. You're permanently in TRNC now, and you're married to Isla, living here. You said your son's in Scotland, in Aberdeen, so you go and see him sometimes?
Yes. I hope we will get tickets and we'll go after this recital, maybe 14th of October, and first time I will step on English ground,
Wow,
soil.
that's going to be wonderful.
And I have to say a couple of words about my wife.
Yes.
Isla, she's sitting over there.
She's, yeah. How long have you been married?
It's about, we married 2009. That means it's about 15 years.
Something like that, yeah. And did you meet here in Northern Cyprus?
It is everything is accidentally, but still, I know exactly that why she saved my life, because my 2 operation I had here in North Cyprus, and she was very good police,
Yeah,
I'm not drinking anything, I'm not smoking anything.
Wow.
That's why it's for her. She did it for me, very great work.
And is Isla a musician?
No, she's she retired teacher. Physics and...
Okay, we're going to mention again about the festival. It's the International North Cyprus Music Festival. It's up in Bella Pays, and you are actually going to be on the 12th of October, but there's a whole programme, and I am going to post the programme alongside so people can see. Love the picture. Who took the picture of you for your poster?
Picture is made this Mr. Halil Kalgay,
right,
in Bella Pays Abbey. We went specially. It is for last year concert, and he made maybe 50 or 60 pictures, and he chose this one.
You look more handsome now.
He tried to choose one more handsome. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, anyone who wants to hear your music, I'm hoping they'll get up there. I'm definitely going to come.
Thank you very much.
I shall be at the stage door waiting for your autograph. Does that happen? Do people wait to meet you outside?
It's up to you. Thank you very much.
And we're going to go into the last piece that you've actually written as well. It's called Blue Horse.
Yeah, it is. I made it in my studio. It's different instruments, it is free music. It's no scores, nothing. It just comes out simultaneously, and
Can you play it the same every time?
Sorry?
Can you play it the same every time?
No,
it always changes.
It's impossible.
Wow.
It's impossible. Even after 5 seconds, you cannot repeat same phrase. It's like, it is not theater there you can use the words or text you already memorized, You cannot say to be or not to be. You can change it. You cannot change,
So, is this recording that we're going to play today, is this like your favourite interpretation of it? Because you must be different when you do it every time. You must like it more or less sometimes.
It's like pancakes. Some
are good.
Some fall down, But I'm trying all my life in this recital. As I told you, I will try to make some improvisation as encore.
So if people say, play snow.
Snow, okay, why not? I can play
tinkle,
anything.
tinkle, tinkle, tinkle.
Yeah, or can you play my wife? She's fat, but can you play this one?
And then it's like... Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. But you know how to do that.
I know. Okay, it's really been fun talking to you, Ralph.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for coming in. Good luck for the concert. I'll see you there. And happiest 70th birthday. Have we had the birthday yet?
Yeah, don't tell anybody, okay? Between us, it's secret.
It's just secret. Don't let anyone know. So it's your 70th anniversary celebration recital from Ralph Kazimov. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was Blue Horse from the wonderful Ralph Kasimov. If you enjoyed listening to this main event, we transmit at 5 p.m. on Saturdays and the programme's repeated at 11 a.m. on Sunday. So for now, from me, Denise Phillips, bye-bye.